It's 9 p.m. in Austin, Texas. All amateur radio traffic, please stand by. The Oak Hill Friday Night Trivia Net is about to begin. If there's any emergency or priority traffic, please come with your name and call sign now. All right, nothing heard. Well, welcome to Friday night, y'all. You're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I'll be your net control for tonight. Tonight's Trivia Net will be a hybrid net using both the N5OAK and KA5D repeater systems, as well as an online trivia game. We currently have the bingo machine turned on, but we'll be shutting that down soon enough. To check into tonight's Trivia Net, all you'll need is a smartphone, tablet, or any computer with a web browser. I'll give you a few seconds to run to your computer or grab your device before we tell you where to go. And while you're doing that, just a reminder, to see all the frequencies the Friday Night Trivia Net is transmitting over, visit n5oak.org and ka5d.com. For club members, we have our very own Friday Night Trivia Net channel on the Discord, so swing by and join the fellas. We got Scott hanging out with us on the video. Welcome, Scott. All right, now that you have your device, open a web browser and go to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your first name. If your XYL or kids would like to play along, just sign them in from their device. This also applies to all of you that are studying for your license. If you can hear my voice, you're welcome to play, and we would love to see you in the game tonight. Tonight's trivia game will be divided into 4 rounds. Every round contains 10 questions worth 100 points each. Tonight's topics are as follows. Round 1 is all about the days of the week. Round 2 are good old brain teasers. Round 3 is the Twilight Zone. And round 4 is all about Billy Joel. So get you a little music in there as well. After each round, we'll take a short intermission to aid in drink refills and take care of all bodily functions. As always, questions, comments, and friendly taunting are welcome during gameplay. At the conclusion of tonight's trivia game, everyone will get sent home in style by our final elimination round. One wrong answer and you will be officially done for the night, so make sure to pace yourself on those adult beverages. With all that said, I'm going to see if anyone has any questions before we get tonight's trivia net underway. If you do, please come with your name and call sign now. Nothing heard, nothing heard. All right, well, let's shut down the bingo now that we just had a game pretty much end. All right, once we get this done, we'll get everybody moved over into the Friday Night Trivia Net. If you would, please make your name look like those over there on the right. Just your call sign and your name, or just your name if you're receive only tonight. We will get you moved into there, and everybody can sign up again. All right, once again, if you'd like to play along tonight, you can join the game at any time. You don't have to wait for a round to be over. Just open a web browser on your smartphone, tablet, or computer and go to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in, and you can be hanging out with us. We've got 17 people hanging out so far, so looks like it's going to be a fun game tonight. And of course, every week we give away amazing door prizes for those of you that check in on time. Tonight's prize is a free membership to the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club. Let's spin the wheel and see who the big winners will be tonight. And a big congratulations to all our lucky winners. After the game tonight, head over to n5oak.org and sign up to become a member. We have the welcome team standing by waiting to approve your complimentary membership as well as request to join the Discord community. For those of you who are new and haven't checked into the Trivia Net before, we're going to run through a practice question real quick just to show you how the game works. Questions will be read over the repeater and displayed on your device. Once the question has been read aloud, the answers will appear. All players will have 15 seconds to make a choice, but the longer it takes to choose an answer, the fewer points you will get. Also, remember to choose wisely, as you only get one shot to answer the question. And once the timer runs out, the correct answer will be revealed, as well as what everyone else thought it was. For those of you that like to keep up with your score, it's that number located at the top left of your screen and will be always be available during gameplay. Now that everyone understands how the game works, let's see who has checked into the net so far for tonight. All right, check it out. We got 21 people hanging out with us. Let's start from this part of the list. So we got Jeffrey, KI5MVF. He is hanging out at Rack City. We got Dave, KI5STT from Buda. We got Andrew, W0TC0. I talked to you earlier today on the repeater. We got Holly, W5LUL, Steve, KI5UKF, welcome, welcome. We have Srit from VU3UDB, oh, hey, right on, man, good to have you. We got Ernesto, KI5PZN. We have LaQuiste in Austin. We have Mike, K5MWA. All right, good to have you back tonight, Mike. We got Leonard and Leslie, KI5NLC. Welcome back. Scott, KI5OBD. He's also hanging out with us on the video. We got Norman, N5ZOT. We got, oh, check it out. We got Kristen and Kaylin back. Good to see y'all. Steve, KI5HWD from Liberty Hill. We got Ashley, also on Team Jeffrey, KI5MVF, Home Sweet Home. We got Jason back, KB5MPJ, he's out in Buda. We got Philip, how are you, sir? AC5G, he's hanging out in East Austin. We got Kent and Ben, KI5RBT in Pflugerville, and we got Trina and Doug, KG5UNK. That's quite the list of people. All right. So welcome to the game. Let's get everybody moved over into round number one. Round number one, and it is all about days of the week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands on your buzzers. The Friday Night Trivia Net will begin in T-minus 10 seconds. Who is the weekday named daughter of Gomez and Morticia Adams? All right, 97% of you said Wednesday, 9% said Monday. So let's see which is correct. It is Wednesday. Wednesday is the correct one. Gomez and Morticia Adams have 2 children, a son, Pugsley, and a daughter, Wednesday. Question number 2. What sport is the subject of the 1999 drama Any Given Sunday? %, said it's about football, basketball coming in second place, and then we got a tie for baseball and soccer. So what sport is the subject of the 1999 drama Any Given Sunday? Football is correct. Featuring Al Pacino, Dennis Quaid, and Cameron Diaz, 1999 Oliver Stone drama Any Given Sunday follows the behind-the-scenes turmoil of fictional American football team, the Miami Sharks. Question number 3. What day of the week is named after the planet Mars and the Roman god of war? Alright, well, so 45% of you think Thursday is it. Monday coming in second, Tuesday third, Wednesday fourth. So I would have had no clue. Let's see which one it is. It's Tuesday. So Tuesday is it. Norman N5ZOT got that. Jason KB5MPJ got that. Ernesto KI5PZN and Ashley KI5MPF. Alright, so let's go see. Jason KB5MPJ, did you know that, or were you just guessing at this one?
This is a guess, KB5MPJ.
Roger. Well, it was the correct one. Alright, question number 4. According to the nursery rhyme Monday's Child, what day's child has far to go? So I don't guess I'd ever heard this, but let's see what y'all think. So let's see, Sunday is coming in number 1, Thursday number 2, and then a tie for Wednesday and Monday for 3rd and 4th place. So according to the nursery rhyme Monday's Child, what day's child has far to go? And the correct answer is Thursday, Thursday's child. So I will read it to you. Monday's child is fair of face, Tuesday's child is full of grace, Wednesday's child is full of woe, Thursday's child has far to go, Friday's child is loving and giving, Saturday's child works hard for his living. And that the child that is born on the Sabbath day is bonny and blithe and good and gay. So there's your Monday's child. All right. Question number 5, and halfway through our days of the week round. Which of these bands did not have a hit song with Monday in the title? Well, the Boomtown Rats coming in at number 1 spot. New Order and Rolling Stone tied for 2nd and 3rd, and the Carpenters coming in number 4. So which of these bands did not have a hit song with Monday in the title? It was the Rolling Stones. New Order released Blue Monday in 1983. The Boomtown Rats had a hit with I Don't Like Mondays in 1979. And the Carpenters went to number 2 on the Billboard charts in 1971 with Rainy Days and Mondays. The Rolling Stones released Ruby Tuesday in 1967. All right, so we are halfway through. Let's throw up the old scoreboard and see who's doing what. We got Scott, KI5OBD, hanging out in the number 1 spot. Jeffrey, KI5MVF, hanging out right there at number 2. Way to go, man. And Ernesto, KI5PZN, at number 3. All right. Well, while y'all are checking out your scores, we got to let everybody know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your name, and you can be hanging out with us. We got 23 people hanging out so far, and Scott, KI5OBD, is the man to beat. All right, question number 6. This is when you get to take all those points and put them to use. Y'all place your bets. All right, here we go. The second oldest professional football club in England is Sheffield Blank. That was a good one. Well, we got to light up all the buttons here. So Saturday coming in first, Sunday coming in second, Wednesday number 3, and Thursday number 4. So what is the second oldest professional football club in England? It is Sheffield Wednesday. According to football team Sheffield Wednesday FC was formed in 1867 as an offshoot of the Wednesday Cricket Club. In the 2021-22 season, the club competes in League One, a third tier of the English Football League system. All right, well, let's see. 22% of y'all got this right. So let's throw the scoreboard back up and see what that did. That put Ashley, KI5MVF, in the number 1 spot above Jeffrey, considerably above Jeffrey, KI5MVF. All right. And Lou Quist, number 3. All right, 261 points. So, man, we got Scott still in there, Ernesto's still in there. All right, so that helped out a little, but we had a lot of red on that one. All right, question number 7. What band had only their U.S. Top 10 hit in 1985 with Voices Carry? It was so funny, I forgot about this, and then I heard that, and I was like, oh, I remember that song. I didn't remember who did it, but I totally remembered that song. So let's see what y'all think. So over half said Till Tuesday is the answer. The Sundays and Wednesday Night Heroes tied for second and third, and Happy Mondays coming in fourth. So what band had their only U.S. top 10 hit in 1985 with Voices Carry? It was Till Tuesday. The 1985 Voices Carry by Till Tuesday peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was the only top 10 hit for the band in the U.S. Question number 8. Based on the 1972 children's novel by Mary Rogers, who stars as the daughter in the 2003 Disney film Freaky Friday? "83% of you say Lindsay Lohan is the answer. Hillary Duff coming in second, and then tied for third and fourth, Miley Cyrus and Nicole Richie. So, who in the world was it? It was indeed Lindsay Lohan. First published in 1972, Mary Rogers' Freaky Friday has been adapted into several film versions, including a horror variation. The 2003 Walt Disney Buena Vista version stars Jamie Lee Curtis as a mom who swaps body with her daughter, played by Lindsay Lohan. So 83%, looks like we got some Disney, some Freaky Friday friends. Question number 9. In what Latin-based language are the weekdays numbered based on their relation to Sunday? Wow, down to the last second. All right, so check it out. We got a tie for Italian and Portuguese. French coming in third, Spanish in number 4. So in what Latin-based language are the weekdays numbered based on their relation to Sunday? The answer is Portuguese. Portuguese is the answer. 42% of you, way to go. It was either Portuguese or Italian. Y'all didn't know which, but half of you, almost half of you got it. Question number 10 in the end of our days of the week round. Which days of the week has an anagram that means an extremely energetic person? All right. Well, number 1 answer is Tuesday. There's an anagram in Tuesday. I want to kind of go around and see what everybody thinks they are, but that would take some time. All right, so Tuesday's number 1. Then we got Friday, and then Monday, and then Sunday. So let's do this. Which day of the week has an anagram that means an extremely energetic person? The correct answer is Monday. So out of the people that got this, we got, let's see, who should we go and see? Let's go pick on Norman. N5ZOT. All right, Norman, what is your anagram out of Monday that means an extremely energetic person? All right, we will go down the list. Ashley, KI5MVF, you got this right as well. What is your anagram for Monday that means an extremely energetic person?
I honestly have no idea. It was a guess, and now that I know that it's the right answer, I still can't come up with what the anagram is.
Fair enough. Let's go down to Kent, KI5RVT. What you got, Kent?
I don't know if you want to know because I did look it up.
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. I mean, it's down to you and Ben, so, somebody over there is going to know.
Dynamo.
You are correct, sir. Dynamo. All right, that was awesome. That was also the end of the round. So let's add up the scores and see how everybody did for this round. We got Ashley, KI5MVF, hanging out in the number 1 spot. We got LaQuiste coming in second. We got Jeffrey, KI5MVF, into the number 3. All right, so let's go chat with Ashley, KI5MVF. You got 7 out of 10. Which one's got you?
I knew the any given Sunday question, but I misclicked, accidentally clicked basketball, so I got that one wrong. The Rolling Stones question, I had no idea, and the Portuguese one, I had no idea. I really just lucked out on this round because I actually knew Sheffield Wednesday. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I go down this random rabbit hole of British game shows on YouTube. So I knew Sheffield Wednesday from that one. So just lucked out.
Right on. Well, hey, here's 669 points. So good for you. Let's go check out, let's see if LaQuiste can come in and chat with us. 444 points. Do you have a radio close by? If not, and you're receive only, that's completely fine too.
AI5MWA and LaQuiste is receive only, and they're another part of Kalen's thing.
Well, fantastic. All right, man. Jeez, where were you last? We needed y'all last weekend when it was the North versus the South, but it's really good to have y'all, and we will congratulate you. But yeah, receive only is totally fine. Let's go chat with Jeffrey, KI5MVF. We're gonna go fox hunting tomorrow. You got 4 out of 10. Which ones did you get wrong, man?
I got a bunch of them wrong, including question 6. And even the ones that I got right, I think were a pretty solid guess. I think the only one that I knew was Any Given Sunday and Lindsay Lohan. All the rest were just guesses, and I guess just clicked the buttons pretty fast, and I didn't mess up on question 6 because I didn't vote anything. So, or didn't vote any points, so all good there.
Right on, man. Well, there's something to be said about that, so, there you go. So we have NM5MU, Nick and Leanne. I saw y'all 15 minutes ago, but they're the newest ones. We also have N5TZV. Welcome along, N5TZV. What is your name? All right, well, we will figure it out later. No worries. All right, well, that is going to do round number 1. So let's get everybody moved over into our first intermission. We got to let everybody know we're going to take a quick intermission so everybody can take care of business. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, you can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your first name, or if you're receive only, just tell us you're receive only, and you can still play along. So let's fire up the first intermission, and if anybody has any questions or concerns or wants to talk about the fox hunt, please come with your name, call sign now.
NM5 you.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Oh, we're doing pretty good here. I want to say good evening to the Kyle, Texas crowd down there. I had no points to bet, so when we got to question number 6, even though I got Sheffield Wednesday right, I got no points. So I'm formulating my complaint letter right now. Anyway, having fun. Good evening, Rusty. Good evening from New Mexico. NM5NU.
Well, Sammy, N5TXR has already voiced his complaint ever so lovingly, so we will put you in second for that as well. But it's good to have y'all, and thanks for hanging out from New Mexico. And yeah, this clan down here, man, I don't know, this Kyle bunch, they're kind of crazy people.
AI5 and LC.
Go ahead.
Just to NM5NU, I think complaints will only be accepted if they have the Sheffield Wednesday letterhead on the complaint. Just a heads up. KI5 and LC.
That's good to know. I'll try to find that. Thank you.
Thanks for helping out there, Leonard. Appreciate that. Keeping an eye out on us. Well, I heard you in there, Mike, but it's super crackly.
HT, wanted to make a shout out to the Kalen family, which is Tommy, Lisa, and Aaron. I'm not sure how many, or if not all of them, are probably playing tonight. And want to shout out to them and say hey.
Yeah, welcome to the group, and it's good to have Kaylin and Kristen back as well. It's just like old times. So yeah, no, it's always a family affair. So if you got, like I said, if you got people hanging out with you, or kiddos that want to play along, or if you need some extra points, whatever you need, get them in on their device and make it happen, because the more the better.
But they're using the AI5A simulcast.
Very cool. AI5A coming in handy yet again. And let's see, we don't have a Rick with us. So, yeah. Well, we will send our love with Rick, AI5A. And let's see, I think round 1 intermission is over. All right, let's get everybody moved over into round number 2. So round number 2, brain busters, brain teasers, however you have it. But before we get into that, we got to let everybody know that they're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your first name, or just your name if you're just listening to us on Rick's simulcast out there on the YouTubes. Just throw your name in there and come play along with us. We got 22 people that are signed into the game, and that usually means we have at least 300 people playing the game from friends and family, and it's an awesome tradition. All right, the repeater has ID'd. I have ID'd. It is time for round number 2, the brain buster round. So we're going to fire this one up with question number 1. In what part of the body would you find a spring ligament? I finally noticed that nobody was voting, so yeah, that was my bad on that one. All right, in what part of the body would you find a spring ligament? So y'all are saying a foot is where you find it. The knee coming in number 2, neck number 3. Nobody picked shoulder. So where is the spring ligament? It is, it's in the foot. Also known as the plantar. I'm not even going to try that one. It is a thick, wide band of tissue that supports the medial longitudinal arch of the foot. Yeah, buddy. All right, question number 2. What was the most populous U.S. state when the first census was conducted in 1790? All right, half of you straight up think it is Pennsylvania. Virginia coming in second place, New York third, and Massachusetts fourth. So let's see, what was the most populous U.S. state when the first census was conducted in 1790? It was Virginia. In 1790, the most populous state was Virginia with 747,610 residents, a population nearly 75% higher than that of the number 2 state, Pennsylvania. So y'all were close on Pennsylvania, but Virginia was the correct one. All right, question number 3. In the Archie comics, Betty's mother shares her name with the famous real-life this. Well, First Lady is everybody's first choice. Actress coming in second, rock star third, nobody picked athlete. So in the Archie comics, Betty's mother shares her name with the famous real live rock star is the correct answer. Betty Cooper's mom in Archie comics shares her name with a real life rock star of Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper. All right, so let's see, Rockstar. Who got that one? We got Kaylin got that. Way to go. And Kristen. And Ashley, KI5MVF. And Ben, KI5RVT. Check y'all out. Question number 4. Across the 4 major North American sport leagues, what is the oldest team that originated in the state of California? What is the oldest team that originated in the state of California? Well, number one answer on the board is the Los Angeles Angels. The San Francisco 49ers, number two answer, Houston Rockets third, and Los Angeles Kings coming in number four. So what is the oldest team that originated in the state of California? It's those guys, it's the San Francisco 49ers. 32% of you got that right. Way to go, way to go. So I'll give you all this. The San Francisco 49ers are the oldest team whose entire history has been in California. The franchise was founded in 1946 and joined the NFL in 1950. Both the Los Angeles Angels and the Los Angeles Kings joined their respective leagues in the 1960s, and none of the current NBA teams that play in California started there. The only franchise chartered in that state is the Houston Rockets, who began play in San Diego in 1967. All right, question number 5, and halfway through our fun little brain twigs here. What is the only AFC team that plays its NFL home games in a stadium not named for a corporate entity? All right, well, 45% say that the Buffalo Bills is it. Kansas City Chiefs coming in second. Cincinnati Bengals coming in third, and Las Vegas Raiders fourth. So what is the only AFC team that plays its NFL home games in a stadium not named for a corporate entity? The correct answer is the Cincinnati Bengals. And we got two people that got that. We got Philip, AC5G, and Norman, N5ZOT. Let's go talk to Philip, AC5G. Philip, were you certain about this? Because nobody else was.
That was a lucky guess that finally paid off. AC5G.
Roger. All right, Norman, N5ZOT, same thing, man. Did you know this one, or were you guessing?
I don't think I'm going to get any of these except for by dumb luck.
All right, well, that's two people right there with some awesome dumb luck. All right, let's fire up the scoreboard and see how everybody's doing. We got Ben, check it out. KI5RVT hanging out in the number 1 spot. Ashley, KI5MVF's in second place, followed by Kent, KI5RVT in the number 3. All right, Ben, we got faith in you, dude. That blue hair, it's absorbed material, so I can feel you. You're smarter already with it. All right, while y'all are checking out your scores, we got to let everybody know that they're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club. Call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your first name, and you can be hanging out with us. Let's see, what do we have? We got 23 people that is currently logged into the game, and you've got 5 questions left. 5 questions left. All right, so here it is. Put those points to use. Y'all place your bets and get ready for question number 6. All right, here we go. Of the four primary members, who was the last Beatle to get divorced? Ringo Starr, really, guys? Ringo Starr is the number one answer. Paul McCartney coming in second, George Harrison third, and John Lennon fourth. So, of the four primary members, who was the last Beatle to get divorced? It was Paul McCartney. While the other three members of the band had gotten married and divorced by the time the Beatles broke up in the 1970s, Paul McCartney did not get divorced until 2008 when he split with his second wife, Heather Mills. Paul's first marriage to Linda Eastman ended in her death in 1998. All right, well, 27% of y'all got that right. So check it out. Now we got Ashley, KI5MVF, hanging out in the number one spot. We got Kristen in the number two spot, and Leslie, KI5NLC, in the number three spot. We got all girls. That is fantastic in the top three. All right, ladies, congratulations. We got 5 more questions. No, we got 4 more questions. Let's see what y'all can do with this one. What country did Celine Dion represent when she won the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest? %. Yeah, y'all are pretty certain that Canada is the correct answer. Switzerland coming in second, and then we got a tie for France and Belgium for third and fourth. So where was Celine from? She was from Switzerland. Despite being born and raised in Canada, Celine Dion won the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest while representing Switzerland, singing the song Na partes pan san moi, or something. Here, we'll put this up there, and y'all can make fun of what I'm saying there. There you go. Question number 8. Which of these was never an official makeup design used by a member of the rock band Kiss? So the dog coming in number 1. The bandit number 2, the fox, and then the warrior. So which of these was never official makeup design? It was the dog. So in addition to the 4 original makeup designs, the Star Child, the Zeman, the Catman, and the Spaceman, Kiss at one time or another included the fox, Eric Carr, and the warrior, Vinnie Vincent, and the bandit, an alternate design utilized by Paul Stanley. Former Kiss guitarist Bruce said he would have been the dog, but his time with the group coincided with the period when they performed without makeup. Oh, bummer. Yeah, I played with Kiss when we didn't wear makeup. Like, that just sounds, I don't know. It's part of Kiss. Question number 9. What is the world's most populous country that has never won an Olympic medal? So Bangladesh coming in number 1, followed by Indonesia, Pakistan, and Nigeria. So what's the world's most populous country that has never won an Olympic medal? The correct answer is Bangladesh. To date, Indonesia has won 37 Olympic medals. Nigeria has won 27, and Pakistan has won 10. On the other hand, Bangladesh, the world's 8th most populous nation, has competed in every Olympic Games since 1984, but has yet to medal in any sport. Well, this leads us to question number 10 and the end of our brain teaser round. In what language was the story of Bambi originally published? Almost half of you think it's the German. The French coming in second, English third, and Italian fourth. So what was the first publication of Bambi? It was German. The German in the 1923 novel Bambi, A Life in the Woods, which was served as a source material for the classic 1942 Disney film, was written by Austrian author Felix Salten. The original German title is Bambi. Yeah, we're not even going to do it. All right, so that is the end of round number 2. Let's add up scores and see how everybody did. We got Ashley, KI5MVF, in the number 1 spot. Kristen is in the number 2 spot. And Ben, KI5RVT, is hanging out in the number 3 spot. Let's go chat with Ashley, KI5MVF, 555 points. Which ones threw you for a loop?
Well, to be honest with you, my Wi-Fi just crashed, so I can't go back and look at the questions, and I just really don't remember. It's all kind of a blur.
Totally fair, totally fair. All right, well, let's see. Is Kristen receive only tonight, or can she come chat with us?
Hello. Yeah, I missed all the sports ones. I'm not a big sports person, and Kaylin was no help at all.
Well, obviously, he's down at number 7 spot, so you can't trust him. Well, congratulations on the number 2 spot. It's good to have you all back around, hanging out with Mike. And let's go see if Ben, KI5RVT, has anything fun to say. Ben, how's your week been, man?
I'm going to quote him. He said, he's being shy tonight. KI5RBT.
All right, we'll totally take as a check-in. So good to see you, Ben. Let's go see what Leonard, KI5NLC. Let's see, you're number 4. You got 4 out of 10, but hey, man, which one did you think you knew you had and it got you?
I think the one that got me the most was probably Indonesia. Thought I really had that one in the bag, but, sometimes you just swing and you miss even though you're aiming for the fences. KI5NLC.
Roger, man. Yep. All right. Well, hey, you're still number 4. Ain't no shame in that. All right. Let's add up all the scores and see who's doing what now. Oh, check it out. It is Ashley and Jeffrey, KI5MVF, hacking it out into first and second place, and LaQuise coming in third. All right. Well, this is what it's shaping up to be for the Friday night trivia net. And, wow. All right. While y'all are checking that out, we are going to take a quick intermission so that everybody can take care of business. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, you can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your name, and you can be a part of this fun. We're moving over into round 2 intermission. We'll fire that up. If you have any questions or concerns, please come with your name and call sign now.
Whiskey Zero Tango Alpha Charlie.
Yes, sir.
When do we get to hear you sing that Celine Dion song?
Oh, I don't think I have enough left in the bottle to make that happen, but thanks for the offer. All right, it is time for round number 3. Round number three. Here we go. We're going to get y'all moved into that. It's all about the Twilight Zone. And I guess I had kind of pushed it out. I just thought it was the old show, but apparently there have been movies and another spin of it as well that had a couple of seasons and some stuff. So it's this is the Twilight Zone franchise, so it's going to include a lot of everything. But before we get to that, you know what we got to do? We got to do another ID. You're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your first name. We've got 22 people hanging out with us so far in round number 3. And like I said, this is all about the Twilight Zone. And also, fun little fact. The last net of this month marks the 1-year anniversary of the Friday Night Trivia Net. We've been doing this thing a year, so check that out. So thank you to everybody that has helped make this happen, especially those down there on the frequent flyer list, for coming and playing trivia. So 1 whole year, we're going to start it up again. Very fun. All right, round number 3. Twilight Zone questions are about to come at you. Question number 1. Who created and narrated the original Twilight Zone series beginning in 1959? All right, let's see what y'all think. The number 1 answer, Rod Serling. The number 2 answer, Gene Roddenberry. Leslie Stevens is tied. Every time I see this, I just go into redneck. We got to call it about Patrick McGoohan. I don't know why, but anyway, they tied for 3rd and 4th. Old McGoohan. All right, who is the correct answer? Yeah, Rod Serling is the correct answer. The Twilight Zone was created and presented by Rod Serling over the course of 5 seasons. Serling wrote and co-wrote 92 of the show's 156 episodes and hosted every one of them. Question number 2. Which Star Trek actor starred in the Twilight Zone episode Terror at 20,000 Feet and Nick of Time? William Shatner is the number 1 guy on the board, followed by George Takei and Leonard Nimoy. So, which Star Trek actor starred in the Twilight Zone episode Terror at 20,000 Feet and Nick of Time? It was indeed William Shatner. Leonard Nimoy and George Takei also appeared in other episodes of the series, just not these 2. So, they all appeared in them. So, good job on that one. Nobody picked James. Question number 3. Which film's Hill Valley shares its set with the first Twilight Zone episode, Where Is Everybody? So more than half of you think Back to the Future is it. Gremlins coming in second, Short Circuit third, and E.T. coming in last. So where is it? It is, it's Back to the Future is the correct. 1959, Where Is Everybody was filmed on the same Universal Studios backlot that served as downtown Hill Valley in the 1985's Back to the Future. Question number 4. Which of these directors did not helm a segment in the 1983's Twilight Zone, the movie? All right, well, it's kind of split up here a little bit. Let's see, George Miller is the number 1 answer, and then we've got Steven Spielberg, Ivan Reitman, and John Landis. So which of these directors did not helm a segment of the 1983's Twilight Zone, the movie? It was Ivan Reitman. 24% of you got it right. Congrats on that. Question number 5, and halfway through the Twilight Zone round. Who served as host and narrator for the 2002 Twilight Zone reboot? Well, look at that. Morgan Freeman is coming in the number 1 answer. Forrest Whitaker, number 2. Denzel Washington coming in third. Nobody picked Orlando Bloom. So who served as the narrator for 2002? It was Forrest Whitaker. Now, Morgan Freeman, I actually put that one in myself. They had some other dude, I forget who it was, and I was like, let's put Morgan Freeman and see if anybody. So apparently 62% of you were on board with me that it should have been Morgan Freeman on the Twilight Zone. All right, let's add up the scores and see how everybody is doing. Number 1 spot is Kent, KI5RVT. Welcome back to the number 1 spot, sir. Jeffrey, KI5MVF, hanging out in the number 2 spot, and Scott, KI5OBD, is hanging out in number 3. All right, well, check it out. While you're looking at your scores, we have to let everybody know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club. Call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5VBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign, and you can hang out with us. All right, well, here's where you get to put those points to good use. Y'all place your bets and see how we're going to do on question number 6. All right, here we go. Who played alien Conimets in original series episode To Serve Man, as well as the villainous Jaws in the James Bond franchise? Well, 67% of you think Richard Kiel is your man. And y'all are correct. He played the very hungry Condiments in one of the most popular episodes of the series, To Serve Man. He also played Jaws in the James Bond installments The Spy Who Loved Me in 1977 and Moonraker in 1979. All right, so 67% of you got that right, so that should do some good things for people. Let's see. That kept Kent in the number 1 spot. That puts Steve, KI5UKF. Way to go, Steve is in the number 2 spot. And Scott still hanging out in the number 3 spot. All right, man. Way to go. KI5OBC. We got 4 more questions. Let's see how y'all do. Question number 7. What anthology program aired in the original pilot episode of Twilight Zone in 1958? Well, Desilu started out with the big leads and then just kind of squeaked in. So Desilu Playhouse coming in number 1, Tales of the Unexpected number 2, Bob Hope's Chrysler Theater 3, and the CBS Television Workshop number 4 answer. So which one of these aired the original pilot episode of The Twilight Zone? It was Desilu Playhouse. Westinghouse's Desilu Playhouse, produced by Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, aired the pilot episode, The Time Element, in November 1958. The episode's popularity convinced CBS to go ahead with the Twilight Zone series, thus getting what we have, 158 episodes? All right, question number 8. Which prolific science fiction author wrote the 1962 Twilight Zone episode, I Sing the Body Electric? Ray Bradbury coming in number 1. Philip Kind of a Dick coming in 2. And then Harlan Ellison and Richard Matheson tied for 3rd and 4th. So which one of these guys wrote that episode? It was good old Ray. And you know why it was Ray? Because nobody likes Philip. I was going to say his last name, but we got Ben on there. So Ray repurposed his script in 1962's Twilight Zone episode, I Sing the Body Electric, for his 1969 short story of the same name. All right. Hey, Philip. Yep, I see you in the Discord. Question number 9. Question number 9. What handsome Hollywood heartthrob played Death in the 1962 episode Nothing in the Dark? Oh, so that's funny. So it went from Robert Redford being in top and neck with Paul Newman and Steve McQueen to a tie between Robert Redford and Paul Newman, and then we got Steve McQueen coming in 3rd and Marlon Brando number 4. So which one was it? It was Robert Redford. Nothing in the Dark tells the story of a frail and frightened old woman who has fought 1,000 battles with death and has always won. Creator Ron Sterling cast Robert Redford as if he felt a younger, handsome Death would be better suited to tricking the elderly woman. All right, question number 10 and the end of our Twilight Zone round. Let's see where it takes us. Who is the only actor to appear in all 5 seasons of the original Twilight Zone? So Robert McCord is the number 1 answer, followed by Lou Brown, Jim Turley, and Jay Overholt. Say that twice. So let's see, who is the only actor to appear in all 5 seasons of the original Twilight Zone? Robert McCord is the answer. He appeared in over 60 episodes of the original 5-season run of the Twilight Zone, including some where he played an extra and a speaking role in the same episode. All right, let's total up all the points and see who is the Twilight Zone nerd in the bunch. So it looks like Kent, KI5RVT, knows just a little bit about the Twilight Zone. Jeffrey, KI5MVF, either knows or is a good guesser. And Steve, KI5UKF, same thing, up there in the top 3. So let's go chat with Kent. Dude, you only missed one. Which one got you?
Robert Redford. I picked Paul Newman. I had no idea. Ben picked Redford, so he got that one right. So I guess it's not genetics, but yeah, I used to watch Twilight Zone every day after school, just about. So, and I've read like the 4 authors. It's like I knew that was Bradbury right off the bat, but all the 4 authors, I was like, those are all gods in the sci-fi world. So, good topic. KF5RBT.
Right on, man. Yeah, I would watch them. They were on kind of late at night, so I would see them, but I was not very religious about it. I did like Channel 13 was the British comedies, and so I would watch those on Sunday night. Are You Being Served and all that kinds of stuff. And with that, there was a show called Bizarre, and then I would also watch Benny Hill. And so I love those things, and that's what brought me into Doctor Who as well. Good old British TV. All right, well, let's go chat with Jeffrey, KI5MVF. Congratulations, man. Number 2. How big of a Twilight fan are you?
I've never seen an episode. These are all guesses.
All right, so not much on the Twilight Zone for old Jeffrey. What about Steve, KI5UKF? Are you watch a lot of Twilight Zone, man?
Pretty big fan. Watched all the old stuff. Obviously on reruns as a kid, and watched all the new stuff. Would have been really interesting to see if more of the trivia questions involved actually the plot of some of the shows, other than some of the esoteric kind of, who was this actor and so forth. That would have been really kind of fun to test the knowledge on. But yeah, kind of a pretty big fan. KF5UKF. Back to that.
Right on, man. Well, I want to go talk to Scott, KI5OBD. I feel like Scott might have spent some time watching the Twilight Zone. Am I correct in that, or am I just guessing on that one?
Oh yeah, I'm old enough to remember watching the Twilight Zone on a black and white TV before we had our color TV. Wow. But yeah, and I remember being real excited about the movie coming out in '83. But I don't remember a lot about it. I'll have to go back and watch it. Except the whole thing, it was like an anthology, like 3 or 4 different stories done by different directors, and which, yeah, kind of like the Tales from the Crypt movies. I love those. Those were awesome. So yeah, fun round. Not religious about it, but yeah, Twilight Zone fan. Just been around long enough to have seen a lot of it. KR5OBD.
Right on, man. Right on. All right, well, let's add up the scores of all 3 rounds and see who is doing what here. We got Kent, KI5RVT, in the number 1 spot with 1,504 points. Ashley, KI5MVF, in the number 2 spot with 1,477 points. And Jeffrey, KI5MVF, in the number 3 spot with 1,139. Dude, all right, check it out. We got Scott OBD's 906, man. You got this, dude. You got this. You bet your points wisely on this next round, man. You can blow them all away. All right, we're going to take a quick intermission so everybody can take care of business. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, you can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your name, and you can hang out with us. We're going to get you moved over into the intermission and fire that up. Once we get that done, if you have any questions or concerns or just want to say, hey, come with your name and call sign now.
W10CK, Chris.
Yes, sir. Chris, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. Just visiting from Buffalo. I think I've met before with you. Just listening on your trivia night here. I think it's kind of interesting, and I'll be listening. W10CK.
Yeah, I remember talking to you earlier this week. Well, cool, man. Well, yeah, if you want, pick up a device and get on there and come play. We got one more round left, and then we got the elimination round. But yeah, good to hear you on tonight, man. How's the Austin trip been so far?
Oh yeah, we loved Austin. Too bad we got to leave at 5 o'clock in the morning to go home, but we're loving it here. Great trip.
Well, fantastic, man. And don't forget, KC2KOO. He has a repeater that is plugged into us a lot up there in Tonawanda. So if you're around there or can rouse him up or have a site to him, you can have us up there and close to Buffalo, New York. So maybe we can get you on just a regular old radio, man.
Yeah, I'm going to look into it, definitely. I'm going to continue to listen here, W10CK.
Roger, roger. I'm going to go refill my beverage, so I will return shortly. It is time to move everybody over into round number 4. All right, round number 4 tonight, and the last round of the game is all about Billy Joel. So a little bit of music to send you off. But before we get round number 4 going, we got to let all those people out there that are listening, we got to let you know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. We got this one round left, so you got a couple more chances to get in here and get some score on the scoreboard. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. We got 21 people hanging out with us right now. I'm sure the other ones are getting logged back in. And while we get that done, yep, there's number 22 coming right back. So while we're letting people kind of click back in, we'll let the repeater take a breath, and we will come back with round number 4, all about Billy Joel. All right, question number 1. As a member of the site selection committee in 1986, Billy Joel cast the deciding vote to build the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in this place. % of you with the Cleveland. All right, and we got San Francisco and New York tied for second and third. Nobody picked Austin. Kind of good for y'all on that one. So let's see. Where did he cast his vote? It was for Cleveland. 90% of you got that. And the original 1986 vote, 7 of the 15 members on the site selection committee voted for Cleveland, Ohio, and 7 voted for San Francisco, California. Billy Joel cast the deciding vote for Cleveland and put it there. All right, question number 2. What was the original title of Billy Joel's Allentown, which he changed because the original didn't sing as well? Yeah, Scott. I grew up and we had the 281 we had the dirt track, and it was awesome. And you'd go out to the 281 Speedway on a weekend, and it was BYOB, and you were guaranteed if you stayed till the end of it, you'd at least see 3 fights, and parts and stuff flying everywhere. Like it was good. Like it made you pay attention because they didn't really care. They'd run over you. They didn't care if you were little or not. All right, so let's see what y'all think on this answer here situation. 48% of you said Morgantown. 38% said Levittown. Williamstown coming in third, and Middletown coming in fourth. So what was the original title of Billy Joel's Allentown, which he changed because the original didn't sing as well? It was Levittown. There you have it. Initially intended to be about the area where he grew up, Billy Joel found that Levittown didn't roll off the tongue as easily as Allentown. Question number 3. Billy Joel began a monthly residence at which famed New York venue in January 2014? Well, over half of you are saying Radio City Music Hall. We got a tie for Madison Square Garden and Carnegie Hall for second and third. Nobody picked the Nassau Coliseum. So where did Billy Joel do his residence in 2014? It was Madison Square Garden. Check that out. That I don't know. I would have gone more with Radio City Music. I would figure that would be, in the 52%. Thanks to his monthly appearance, Billy Joel set the record in July 2015 for the most shows at Madison Square Garden by a single artist. Oh, they didn't put any numbers in here. All right, so we got to give kudos to Caleb. Caleb knew that. Leonard, KI5NLC, knew that. Dave, KI5STT, knew that. November 5, Tango Zulu Victor also knew that, as well as Nick and Leanna, NM5NU, all the way out in New Mexico. All right, good for y'all. 24% right there. Question number 4. Which of these albums is the only one for which Billy Joel appears on the cover? Street Life Serenade is the number 1 answer. Turnstiles and The Bridge tied for second and third, and The Nylon Curtain coming in fourth. So which of these albums is the only one that he appears on the cover? It is Turnstiles. 24% of you got that. Because of a broken nose suffered during his early days as a boxer, Billy Joel was rarely shot straight on for his album covers. Of the albums listed here, 1976 Turnstiles is still the only one to feature Joel on the cover. So if he's got boxer nose, I bet he's got cauliflower ears too. Those are always fun, just big old puffy and goofy looking. All right, question number 5, and halfway through round number 4, all about Billy Joel. What is Billy Joel's middle name, which he used at his last name playing at California Piano Bar in the early 1970s? All right, so we got to hold up. So Andrew, W0TCO, last dirt track race he went to was also a wedding. You got to come in here and shed a little light on that story, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I was back home in the good old state of Wisconsin last summer, and I just went to a dirt track race in a small redneck city called Red Lake, and during the intermission there was a wedding that was going on. I'll share some photos and some videos here in Discord in a moment.
Well, first of all, that is fantastic. And secondly, yes, please share your photos. You definitely win story of the night for sure. That sounds awesome. I would love to go to a wedding at, a tractor pull or an oval track. That would just be, that would be a party for the rest of the night. That'd be a party for the rest of the week. What am I talking about? All right, let's throw up the scoreboard. See how everybody's doing. Kent, KI5RBT, nope. Well, yep, he is. He's still number 1. Leslie, KI5NLC is number 2. Oh, and Leonard, number 3. Check it out. It's 237 to 234. Oh, the humanity. All right, Leonard, come on. You can do this. You can do this. All right, we're gonna let y'all check that out. We got to tell everybody real quick that they're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club. Call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I am your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your name, and you can be hanging out with us. We got 5 questions left. 5 questions left. Oh, I heard somebody in there. Come on back.
What's the answer on the number 5 question? I don't think we got it.
Oh, I can barely hear you. What's your call sign?
5MWA. We didn't get the correct answer cited on the number 5 question.
I didn't, did I? We just kind of skipped right over that. All right, well, that'd probably be kind of fun, huh? All right, well, let's backtrack that. Let's see what y'all think. Yeah, we got, all right, no, we got that. Everybody's good here. So Martin is the name. I should probably have done that then. How about that? So Billy Joel's middle name, which he used the last playing, yeah, I just totally skipped that. Half of you said Martin. So there you have it. Martin is the correct answer. All right, now we're halfway done. So y'all check out your scores, and let's see, we've already done all of that. Let's go to question number 6. This is when you get to throw those points away. So y'all place your bets. We'll see how you do on question number 6. All right, which of Billy Joel's musical idols inducted him into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1999? So Paul Simon is the number 1 answer, followed by Paul McCartney, Ray Charles, and then Little Richard. So who inducted Billy Joel into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It was Ray Charles. Billy Joel was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1999 by one of his music idols, fellow piano man Ray Charles. All right, so 5 people got that one. That was Ben, KI5RBT, Ernesto, KI5PZN, Leonard, KI5NLC, Scott, KI5OBD, and Kent, KI5RBT. Is that RBT, man? Those boys are tuned in on this. All right, let's see how that did for everybody's points. So Kent is still hanging out in the number 1 spot. He won 200 points out of that deal. Leonard, KI5NLC, he's in the number 2 spot. He gained 234 points. And Scott, KI5OVD, launched himself into the number 3 spot. He gained 107 points out of that one. All right, congrats. That's, let's see, the biggest loser on that one. Oh, looks like Holly on that one too. No, actually, it was N5TZV. He lost 208. Holly coming in second. She lost 207. All right, well, good for y'all. Let's see what question number 7 will do for you. While still in his teens, Billy Joel played on the demo for what Billboard #1 teenage tragedy song? All right, they changed one more time. All right, are we done? Looks like we're done. All right, let's see what y'all thought. Dead Man's Curve coming in the number 1 spot. Leader of the Pack coming in number 2. Ode to Billy Joe coming in 3. And Patches, Patches, number 4. Let's see what is the correct one. It is The Leader of the Pack. Popular in the late 1950s and early 1960s, teenage tragedy song lamented teenage death scenarios in melodramatic fashion. Billy Joel played piano on the demo version for the one most well-known songs in the genre, 1964's Leader of the Pack, which became the #1 hit for the Shangri-Las. Question number 8. Fantasies and Blank is Billy Joel's 2001 collection of classical piano pieces. Fantasies and Daydreams. Looks like what y'all think it is. That's number 1. We've got Delusions coming in number 2, Mysteries, and then Memories. So Fantasies and Blank. It's Fantasies and Delusions. Though Billy Joel wrote Fantasies and Delusions, he felt he was not good enough pianist to do the material justice, so he enlisted a Korean pianist to arrange and perform the pieces for the 2001 album. All right, 30% of you got that right. Congrats. Question number 9. What Library of Congress honor recognizing profound and positive effect of popular music on the world's culture did Billy Joel receive in 2014? Well, hello there. All right, let's see what we got here. Y'all think the Gershwin Prize was it? The Icon Award coming in second, the Colleen Peterson Songwriting Award coming in third. Nobody picked on the Music Cares Person of the Year. So what Library of Congress honor was it? It was the Gershwin Prize. 48% of you correct. Commonly shortened to Gershwin Prize, the Library of Congress Gershwin Prize for popular song is given to composers and performers for their lifetime contributions to popular music. Previous honorees include Paul Simon, Burt Bacharach, and Garth Brooks. All right, question number 10, and the end of round 4 and the Friday night trivia net. Let's see what it says. What Billy Joel song is the basis for the 2004 children's book Good Night, My Angel? Lullaby coming in number 1 with a hefty 70%. The River of Dreams coming in second. When in Rome, and then Temptation. So what Billy Joel song is the basis for the 2004 children's book Good Night, My Angel? It is Lullaby, featuring the lyrics to Billy Joel's 1993 song Lullaby. 2004's Good Night, My Angel, a lullaby with illustrations by Yvonne Gilbert, serves as a reminder of the everlasting love between the parent and child. All right, we're about to see who is our biggest Billy Joel nerd, and it looks like the answer to that is Kent. KI5RBT, congratulations, sir. He's the number 1 spot in the Billy Joel round, 716 points. Leonard, KI5NLC, coming in at number 2, and Scott, KI5OVD, coming in number 3. All right, so Kent, you missed 2. Which one's got you?
I missed the Residents in New York, and I missed the Teenage Tragedy song, because those are all horrible songs that make me want to cry. Yeah, I don't consider myself to be a Billy Joel expert or anything. I was lucky on the clicks tonight, I think. KI5RBT.
Right on, man. Well, hey, not knowing anything, you still only missed 2. So let's go chat with Leonard, KI5NLC. He's in the number 2 spot with 629 points. You got 7 right. Which one's got you, man?
You know, Rusty, the nylon curtain one really threw me for a loop there, but I will also say clock is right twice a day, and I think I used up that pretty much for the whole week, so we're going to have to find some luck elsewhere in the week. KI5 NLC.
Alright, we still got the elimination round, man. You never know. You never know. Alright, well, let's go check in with Scott, KI5OBD. You're in the number 3 spot for round 4. Let's see, you got 6 out of 10, 464 points. How big of a Billy Joel fan would you say you are?
Not a huge fan. Never saw him. Never bought a ticket. Never bought an album. But my brother liked him, so I heard that. But I heard him on the radio a lot. Didn't know a lot about him, but some of his songs. So I said okay. But yeah, he's. I have nothing against the man. I kind of like his songs on the radio. I just never went out and bought his records. But good round. KI5OBD.
Yeah, man, I'm the same way. Like, I don't dislike him, but I've never bought any of his stuff, and most of it, I would dare say, is radio play. So I know, like, his popular stuff. And he's got a lot of popular stuff, so I can only imagine. But, yeah, same here. All right, well, there's the top 3 for round number 4. Congrats to all 3 of you. Let's add up the scores for the whole night, and we will see who our number 1 player is for the Friday night trivia. Tonight's winner is Kent, KI5RBT in the number 1 spot with 2,220 points. We got Ashley, KI5MVF in the number 2 spot with 1,477 points, and Scott, KI5OBD hanging out in the number 3 spot. Way to go, man, 1,370 points. So congratulations, Kent, on winning tonight's Trivia Net. What are you and Ben up to this weekend? You going to go fox hunting with us?
I might. I probably will end up going down to see my mother kind of for one last time. It's not looking good, so it's been a really screwed up week, so I need to cap it off. I need to go do something fun, so I might. I'm not going to take Ben down there with me, but it might be fun. KI5RBT.
Right on, man. We have several people in the club going through some hard times right now, so my heart goes out to you, man. And yeah, go do something fun. Try to get your mind off it for a little bit if you can. Let's go check in with Ashley, KI5MVF in the number 2 spot. Jeffrey all the way down there in the number 6 spot. So Ashley, what are y'all doing this weekend?
KI5MVF, Jeffrey here. Actually fell asleep at the end of the 3rd round. And so that's just how great she did on the first 3 rounds. This weekend we've got fox hunting, and then I think we're going to go see a movie on Sunday. I think we're going to go try and see that Nicolas Cage movie. The only one that crosses both of our interests. So we're going to go over to Alamo Drafthouse and enjoy the festivities of Alamo Drafthouse.
Well, that's pretty awesome if she didn't do anything on the 3rd or on the 4th round, and she's still number 3, or she's number 2. I mean, that is quite the accomplishment. So it's a shame she fell asleep, but well, hopefully somebody's recording this and we'll be able to go back and she can hear her accolades. All right, well, let's go chat with Scott, KI5OBD, number 3, man, on the Trivia Net tonight, 1,370 points. What are you doing this weekend, Scott?
No big plans for this weekend. Gonna try to take it easy, because next weekend, we're taking off to Colorado. In fact, I'll probably miss the Trivia Net next week, as much as I hate it. But if we get to Lubbock in time, maybe I can hook up through Echolink. But yeah, so gonna kind of lay low this weekend. I hear there's a Russian DX contest going on tomorrow, so I've never made a Russian contact. I've made some Eastern European contacts, but haven't gotten quite that far. I don't know if I'd know what to say to a Russian, so I may try to see what I can pull in though, just to see how that goes. Could be kind of awkward. KI5OBD, back to that.
Yeah, the only Russian contacts or anything that I've done are FT8, so that's a little, just back and forth and then you're done. But I had to get like 4 or 5 of those just to get one confirmation. It's impossible to get them to confirm. Well, all right, man. Well, good luck on your DX station. Let's go chat with Steve, KI5UKF. He's also hanging out with us in the video. Steve, what you got going on for the weekend, man?
Gosh, Rusty, as far as being fourth on here, I'm just shocked. Mediocrity certainly has its privileges, I guess. So I'm so happy that mediocrity served me tonight. As far as the weekend, a couple of projects around the house. We've got a family member coming in from out of town. We're going to entertain a little bit, but really enjoying the radio and, all of about 4 weeks now as a technician, studying hard for my general. Got a couple of antennas up. Really interested in what Scott said about the Russian DXing. Would love to know what band that he thinks that will be on, so that maybe I can try and listen a little bit there. I can't transmit yet on the HF band, but would love to listen. So back to you, Ned, KI5UKF.
Well, I bet we can make that happen. Scott, do you have any info? And if you can, will you throw it in the Discord?
Roger that. Stand by a second, or carry on, and come back to me in a couple minutes. KI5OBD.
Yeah, we can totally do that as well. All right, let's go chat with, let's see who's next. Leonard, KI5NLC. What do you and Leslie have going on for the weekend?
Yeah, nothing much. I think we're going to probably pick up some more stuff from my parents since they're moving down into San Marcos there. But kind of just chill weekend. I started a new job with the new AC company down here in Kyle, and I think we're just going to hang low and let me prepare for that. So, yeah, KI5NLC.
Well, very fun, very fun. That's right. We'll have to have a housewarming party as soon as they get moved in. Let's see. Jeffrey, KI5MVF, is in the number 6 spot, but we talked to him instead of Ashley. Ben is in the number 7 spot, so let's go see if Ben has a response more than me. Ben, what you got going on for the weekend, man?
He said, I don't want to talk. I'm just starting to look at AMC theaters to see if there's a movie or something he and I could go to. Not sure what's even playing right now. KI5RBT.
All right, well, happy Friday, Ben. Thanks for hanging out with us. We always appreciate it when you're here hanging out with Dad. Trina and Doug, KG5UNK, is in the number 8 spot, so I hope y'all have a good weekend this weekend. Leslie, KI5NLC, is in the number 9 spot, but I think we should go and talk to Nick and Leanna, NM5NU, and see if there's anything fun going on out in New Mexico this weekend. What are y'all up to?
I think this is KI5NLC, I think my dad jumped off. He was getting a little tired. I do know they have a new rescue puppy that they've been taking care of, and they were going to jump outside and watch the ISS come over at like 9:45 their time. So yeah, I think they're just going to enjoy their weekend, and it was really fun to have my dad and mom play today. KI5NLC.
Roger. Thanks for the update. Let's go talk to Steve. He rounds out the number 10 spot, KI5HWD. Steve, what y'all got going on this weekend? And Steve is receive only. All right, well, congratulations to all of our players. This is, oh, look, we got Chris, W1OCK. There we go. All right, so we are heading over into the elimination round. For those of you that are still with us, we got 25 people hanging out with us right now. We're moving over into the elimination round. For those of you who are new and have never played before, this one, you don't get points. You just have to be correct. You need to be right. So take your time and look at the answers and make sure you get them right, because the first time you get one wrong, you get eliminated. And we just keep going until we're down to nobody left. So y'all get ready. We're going to let the repeater take a breath, and we will come back with the elimination round, and we'll see how you do. We got 16 people hanging out with us. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Which classic Mother Goose rhyme features a farmer's wife with a carving knife? Oh, check it out. All right, so 59% say Three Blind Mice. Baba Black Sheep coming in second. Then we got a tie for Cock-a-Doodle-Doo and Goosey Goosey Gander. So which classic Mother Goose rhyme features a farmer's wife with a carving knife? It is Three Blind Mice. Three Blind Mice. See how they run. That is the correct answer. So that leaves us with 10 survivors. We got to say goodnight to Philip, AC5G, good night, sir. Andrew, W0TCO. Trina and Doug, it was fantastic having you. Jason, KB5MPJ, good night, sir. Ernesto, KI5PZN, you and Maria, be safe going up north next tomorrow. And then Steve, KI5UKF, is no longer with us, as well as Kristen. But that means we still got Mike and Caitlin. It's possible. It's possible. All right. 7 eliminated. We're down to 10. Let's see what question number 2 brings. What 1990s NBA star does not appear in the 1996 film Space Jam? Which one does not appear? All right. Well, 56% of you think Scottie Pippen is the man. We got a tie for Patrick Ewing and Larry Bird for second and third. Nobody picked Charles Barkley. The correct answer for this question is Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is the correct one. So that leaves us down to 5 survivors. We just got 5 survivors. Laquise, we got Kent, KI5RBT, Dave, KI5STT, Mike, K5MWA, and Holly, W5LUL. We're just down to 5 people. That means we got to say goodnight to Scott, KI5OBD, Leslie, KI5NLC, Steve, KI5HWD, Norman, N5ZOT, and Leonard, KI5NLC. Y'all have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. All right, question number 3. Let's see how we do. Which of these is not a leavening agent used when baking a cake or bread? Oh, it looks like Scott got taken out by the game. Sorry about that, man. Oh, what a bummer. All right, we'll make it up to you next week. We'll give you a free membership. How about that? Will that do for you? All right, good man, good man. All right, let's see what we got here. So 80% of you say confectioner's sugar. The other 20% say steam. Which of these is not a leavening agent used when baking a cake or bread? The correct answer is confectioner's sugar. 80% of them got that right. We're going to send Mike, K5NWA. We got to send him home. That means we're down to 4 people. We're down to 4 people. 13 people have been eliminated so far. So let's see how many can make it through to question number 4. Which of these food items would not be included in a vegan diet? They will not be included in a vegan diet. Well, 100% of you say eggs is what would not be in that. So let's see. Yes, you are correct. A vegan diet avoids all animal products and byproducts. This includes dairy, eggs, fish, and meat, and other related foods. All right, so we still got 4 survivors going through. Let's see what they do on question number 5. What common household spice is the same taxonomical family as avocado? Oh, all the way till the end. All right, let's see what we think. 75% say oregano, 25% say black pepper. Nobody picks salt or cinnamon. So what common household spice is in the same taxonomical family as avocado? The correct answer is cinnamon. Cinnamon is the correct answer. Nobody picked on cinnamon. So that's going to do it for the elimination round. We got to say goodnight to Holly, K5LUL, Dave, KI5STT, Kent, KI5RBT, and Laquise. Good night, good night. So that's going to do it for tonight's Friday Night Trivia Net. We hope y'all had a great time hanging out. The Friday Night Trivia Net is a service of the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK, and made possible through the generosity of people just like you. For more information on the club, becoming a member, or to learn how you can donate, visit us online at n5oak.org. I'd also like to thank Kyle, KA5D, for linking his repeater system for tonight's game. If you'd like to see all the fun things Kyle's up to, or just want more information about the KA5D repeater system, visit him at ka5d.com. And before you close your web browser, stop by, check out the BBS, go play some door games, have some fun. The Trivia Net also has player rankings, stats, net logs, net check-ins, all that can be found. Don't forget, we got a fox hunt this weekend. So if you want to go play, go check out the Fox Hunt channel and Discord. And we also have the DMR Soundcheck Net on Tuesday at 8 p.m. This is WZ5BBS. It's time to bring tonight's Friday Night Trivia Net to a close. I'm going to send a signal to all the repeaters to switch back to regular amateur use. And while they're doing that, I would like to say thank you for inviting us into your home tonight. We hope you have a great weekend. Y'all be safe. 73s. We'll see you next Friday.
Thanks, Rusty. Good game. Appreciate it. KG5UNK.
You bet, man. Hope you and Trina have a good weekend.
CAF-OOD. Hey, thanks, Rusty. There was a player that was asking about the Russian DX contest. That is the CQM International DX contest. It's on 10, 15, 20, 40, 80, and 160 meters tomorrow. Single sideband or CW starts at 1200 Zulu, which is 7 a.m. tomorrow, and goes for 24 hours. So there you go. Rules are at contestcalendar.com. CAF5OBD.
Right on, and that link is also in the Friday Night Trivia Net Discord channel, so if y'all want to look at a link on that, that's perfect. All right, thank you, Scott. I totally forgot to come back to you.
Whiskey Zero, Taco, Charlie Omega?
Come on, no tacos, what you got?
I just wanted to have a friendly reminder here that there is a total lunar eclipse on Sunday. So if you're interested, you can do some Googling yourself. They're pretty exciting events to see. Just kind of weird. But yeah, that's happening on Sunday, so it should be clear and you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I saw that on the news this morning, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that, so thanks for the reminder.
MWA.
Hey, Boss Senor.
Just before the net started tonight, I grabbed a first, and that was a special event station working out of Havana, Cuba. So that's my first Cuba, and apparently I guess they're going to be working this weekend. So I think I grabbed them on 40 meters, but I think they're working multiple bands.
Oh, very cool. Is it a contest, or are they just like getting together to have fun for the weekend?
I think it's a special event station that's some commemoration of probably some, Cuban, thing, whatever. But yeah, first one though, so not bad. I also got New Caledonia this evening. He was working again.
I can't tell you how many special stations I've worked that have done something about something with something and something else. So I totally get you on that one. Well, cool. I need some Cuban stations in there, so I'll make that one happen.
Roger, and I didn't know about the Russian contest. I'm surely going to try that, and I've got a new antenna tuner to try to get hooked up in here over the weekend. So. And a Palomar Engineers RF and choke kit, to go for this 991, so to cut off, to help lower the noise.
Very cool. Yeah, I had no idea about this Russian thing either, so that's going to be some fun. I'm definitely going to see what I can do to make that happen. So, Scott, KI5OBD, how was the video stream during the game? Was it coming through all right? Because I had it set to low frame rate and like 720.
Oh, it was beautiful. Just fine. Yeah, I'm not taking up too much bandwidth myself or anything with me with the 60 frames per second 1080p video, am I?
I have no idea. I just figured, I was going to be in a little box, so I was just like, screw it, we'll see. I've got this laptop doing all kinds of other things as well, so I just bit it down. But yeah, I wanted to see. It didn't kick the fan on over here or anything like that, and everybody seemed to be all right. So I think I might start doing that and have some fun in the video.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, it takes me back, and I had a great time. That one dirt track race I went to, man, that was a fun couple we used to hang out with. We used to bowl with them, and Hiles and Cindy, I think. But they said, hey, come to the dirt track races with us. So we did. We were in the East Bay. We lived in Livermore, California, kind of east of San Francisco, and it was even farther east of that, and I can't remember the name of the town, but it was a rural town, and it was a good old dirt track race, and it was a great time. It was a hoot. KF5OBD.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the video No Taco put up on the Discord channel, but the picture is awesome. Like, on either side, like, so I dig the wedding picture, but yeah, I haven't been able to watch the video yet.
All right, well, thanks a lot. Good game, and I hope to see you all next week. If we can get to Lubbock in time. It's KF5OBD clear.
Yeah, if not, man, y'all have a blast in Colorado. We'll see you when you get back. WZ5 BBS.